Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Sunday today, and every Sunday I jump on at 12 noon Pacific and make a project with you. I missed being here yesterday, but I had a very fun day spending some time with a friend. We hit a fleece and fiber festival, picked up some amazing yarn for my great deals for my new hobby of weaving, but also went to a local play. We have one very close to us, a professional theater, and they do amazing plays. So this was the last of the season, so I'm looking forward to see what they schedule for coming up next season. But today I thought I would play with the nested treat boxes that are in the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. Now, I don't know if you've seen them. They are pretty prominent on page 41 of the catalog. Hey, Betty. But I haven't played with them. I ordered them. I thought they'd be really cute. And hey, Lynn. And so I thought I'd play with them. I am going in a craft fair coming up, and I thought they'd make a nice project to sell. I was trying to think of the word. And so I'm going to use the Berry Cute bundle and do some decorating of these treat boxes. I think they would make an amazing advent calendar. I don't have enough to do that. They come 8 boxes, hey Sharon, per package. So you would need, I guess, 4 packages to get enough boxes to do. They'd be quite large boxes, so you could fill them up and they'd be fun, and they would be quite large. The boxes are 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5. And so they would be, it would make quite a nice display. I just don't know that I'm going to be able to get a package in time. I probably only have time to make one of them if I decide to do an advent calendar for you. And then we'll get started decorating the box. So these are the treat boxes. Like I said, they are quite nice size, so you could fit quite a lot of treats in them. 2.5. They are food safe. They are stampable. And so in this one, they've decorated the fronts using, I think, 4 different suites or bundles, and then tied. This is the ribbon from the autumn, All About Autumn suite. And so this is really fun. I thought I'd use the Berry Cute stamp set for at least the sentiment. And then, of course, this adorable Berry Cute designer series paper. Okay, so let's put those aside. These are the treat boxes. I've got 4 of them here. First of all, I thought, I was a little confused. There are 2 that go together. If you look at the picture, there is this one with the opening, the little opening so you can pull it open, fits inside another box. So you need 2 of these pieces to make one box. So this is the one for the insert, and then this is the box it fits into. I have not put any of them together because I want to decorate the front of the one that opens and then the sides of the boxes that go together. So I'm going to start by pulling the 4 that have the little notched opening, and I'm going to decorate those. Now the size of these is 2.5 inches square. So I went and cut 4 pieces of this adorable paper from the Berry, the Christmas Bear, I think it's called. What is it called? Berry, it's a suite. I get them mixed up. Berry Christmas Suite. It's called, the stamp set is Berry Cute. So that's the bundle with the punch. So I thought what I was going to do is I'll decorate the front. So I specifically cut these. These are 2.25 inches. And so I specifically cut them so that there was a little bear on each of them. Although I noticed this one, this one's going to have his nose cut off, which is too bad. But anyway, the other thing is I was trying to figure out what I was going to use to punch I hope this is going to work. Punch the little notch. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to punch just a little bit of a notch. I was thinking the oval punch would work. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to end up cutting a little hole using that. So I think what I'm going to do, rather than use that and cut the extra, because you cut both of these ovals at the same time, I'm just going to leave it. There is a little spot that you can pull. It's not completely closed up. So I'm going to use liquid glue, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to kind of leave a notch where that notch would go so I don't get glue in the opening. You can stamp on these boxes as well, which would be fun to do. So I'm going to put my little bears that I cut out on each of the fronts of my boxes, and then these boxes can be put together, and I'll show you how to do that because it's really easy to put these boxes together. Actually, it's really easy to put all of the boxes together. I don't know why. Stampin' Up! Makes it amazingly easy because they've already put the adhesive on the box for you. Okay, one more to go, and then we can start decorating the outside boxes. These little bears are so cute. Now I know the bear punch isn't available at this point in time, but you can fussy cut the bear pretty easily. Okay, so I'll show you how to put these together. Okay, so I think I mentioned these are food safe, so if you want to put cookies or treats in them, you can. So the flaps fold. There is adhesive on them already. Grab the smallest deckled circles, Betty, would absolutely work. I was trying to be quick with them on the live, but yes, the deckled circles would absolutely work. I'm just going to leave them for like this for the moment. So you just pull that backing off of the adhesive strip, and then fold the flaps to the inside, line them up, and press down. I tend to do a couple at a time. I guess I could have put these together and then decorated them, but it doesn't take long to put it together. So then the flaps go to the inside, like that, and like that. So there is one of the little boxes that will fit inside, and if I take, let's do one of the other boxes that's going to go together. Now, I'm going to decorate the tops and sides of these. So I'm not going to do any decorating at the moment. I'm going to wait until I have it put together, and then I'm going to decorate the tops and sides of this, oopsie, 4 boxes that I put together. It will also make it a little bit sturdier because I'm going to put one solid piece of the designer series paper on it. All right. So we will put these together. All right, there's one box. So I'll show you how this goes together, and then too bad I don't have fast forward so I could put these together. Okay, so this box fits inside of this box like that. So there's still room, even though I didn't cut the little opening, and I could do that. I guess I can't do that afterwards. But anyway, there is one box. So let me now, and sorry, you're going to have to watch me, but let's, just see how quickly I can actually put these boxes together. These bears are so cute. So I love the fact that you can cut the bears out, fussy cut the bears out, or the other animals. There's other animals. You can cut the trees out using your paper snips. You can also punch the bear out if you have the punch out of some of the pieces. Yeah, just this paper is so fun. I'm going to use one of the pieces for the outside that looks like a Christmas sweater. Okay, there's one box. I think this would be a great project for kids. These would be so easy to put together. The kids could decorate them. They could stamp on them. And yeah, it just would be a fun project. And then they could decide what they wanted to store in them. Kids have always got stuff to store in them. And they don't actually have to be for Christmas. You could use these. They would be a great addition to your craft table to store little bits in. We've all got little things we have on our, I have all sorts of little containers on my workspace that I put things in, and this, you could decorate this and do the same. All right, getting there. Yep, should have thought this through. I should have, I was thinking I was decorating them all, so I didn't want to put them together, but I am actually only, oopsie, decorating the outsides of the boxes once they go together. So I could have had some of these put together. Oh, well. Okay, now these are the outside boxes, so these just need to go together. Hey, Gian, welcome. So some of you spent all day, well, a good chunk of Friday and all day yesterday, and in fact some of you I think spent even through the night on Friday night at our Creativity Abounds stamp camp. So thank you so much. We appreciate that. I hope you had a good time. I hope you love the projects, and if you haven't heard of our Creativity Abounds stamp camp, our next one is in February of 2024. We don't know what the suite will be yet, of course, because we haven't seen the new mini catalog that is coming, but we have such fun on the stamp camp. So hopefully, I know Betty was on it. I think Gian was on it as well, and hopefully you have recovered from that. I missed part of it yesterday, so I went back and watched the amazing projects that were shared. Okay, 2 to do, and then we can put these together. You can see how easy these go together. Even, and I'm even being brave and taking off all of the pieces of adhesive, the backing off the adhesive at once. Sometimes I won't do that because they stick, but these ones, it's not too bad. There we go. One more box. I don't think there's a right and a wrong way that these go together. Here we go. And one more. Oh, good. Yeah, Gian, thanks for joining us. It was definitely fun. We used the, if you haven't seen it, it's the Winter Meadow suite with the Magical Meadow bundle. And it's just so pretty. All right. Last ones. Okay, there we go. So this goes in here. Now I'm going to stack these. Let's see, how will I stack? Let's have the bear going to the inside. Let's have that like that. Okay, so that's my plan. Now I'm going to put a little bit, hey Kathleen, I'm going to put a little bit of tear and tape. So I'm just going to open it. I'm going to put a little bit of tear and tape on these so that I kind of stick them together, and then that will help them. And then the designer series paper will also hold them together, because I'm not going to put ribbon to tie ribbon around them like the sample did with the ribbon from the All About Autumn suite. So this will hold my boxes together. So we'll put these two together, just press them, Yeah, recover. Betty, I think you were one of the people that was up for a good chunk of the night. And my goodness, I applaud you because I can't stay awake that long. Okay, so then these can go like that. And I guess I could put, I probably should put some, so I'm going to put, and I'm going to put it right across. So this is just strengthening these boxes. Okay. Okay, let's see. Get my boxes, make sure they don't, make sure I've got my bears on the front. Okay, there we go. Press them down. Okay, so my box is pretty sturdy. And you know what I did? I cut my paper the wrong size, but that's okay. I just have to trim it. I actually guess I was thinking it was going to be, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking they were going to be square when they finished, and clearly they're not. So the measurement for your designer series paper, or if you're putting cardstock. So this is 5 1/4 by 2 1/2. So you need a piece of designer series paper that is 5 inches by 2 1/4. And I actually think I've cut mine 4 3/4. So I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller because I think I said I needed it. Yeah, so 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut this to be 4 3/4 by 2. And so mine's going to have a little bit more of the top of the box showing than I probably would have done if I had measured correctly. So this is the paper I'm using. This is it's got the little fox and other animals on the back, but it's the one that looks like a Christmas sweater, like a knitted sweater. Okay. Okay, so I've trimmed mine, and now I'm going to use glue on this just because I think the box will hold nicely together since I put the adhesive, the tear and tape adhesive. So we'll just put this like that. You could put 8 of these together and have the openings front and back if you wanted to do that. Might get a little unsteady if you start, I don't know, maybe stacking them really high, but oh, I put it on the wrong side. Melva, what are you doing here? All right, let's do this again. Get my adhesive on the right side, like that. Yeah, I could have, I just didn't have any cardstock handy, Jan. You could absolutely put a layer of cardstock. That would work too. Okay, but I do have an extra piece of my designer series paper that I cut. So I'm going to put this on the back since I just happened to have an extra piece cut because I did it. So we'll cover the back too with this really pretty paper. Okay, now let's do a little bit of decoration for the top. I have here I've got a piece of Night of Navy. So I thought I would punch out the scallop circle from the Night of Navy. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says warm wishes. And I think I'm going to stamp it in Night of Navy. And there's my scissors. I'm going to cut this because I want, I hope that will do. I'm going to put this through oops, I have to cut more off the bottom. There we go. So I want this I only want to cut goodness, I'm going to have to cut. Let's just cut that all the way off. Sometimes that's the hardest part for me is to try and get the sentiment. So it really is just barely going to fit, but that's okay. We'll put that on there. And we'll use dimensionals. Some black ones, that'll work. Okay, so there's that. Now, I thought I cut that one, but it's going to be too big. So, where's my designer series paper? Let's do this one. Let's do the one that you can punch out using your punch if you have it, or you can fussy cut it if you don't have the bare punch. But this one will punch out from here. Like that. Now, I did grab some ribbon. This is the, what's it called? Bordered ribbon. This is the Night of Navy bordered ribbon. I could have used the Night of Navy glitter ribbon, but I don't have much of that left and it's not available. So let's just take, I'm going to take this and wrap it. I'm not going to tie a big bow, but I am going to take and wrap it around. And I'm going to hide. So I'm going to put the seam at the top and I'm going to hide the seam underneath one of my, either my sentiment or my bear. So I'm just going to use glue dots. Yeah, I think the Night of Navy or real red cardstock GN would have looked really pretty. So I'm going to put a glue dot there, stick my ribbon down. Ah. I got that piece of designer series paper that I put the adhesive on the wrong side stuck to my sweater. I'm going to have to wash my sweater for sure. Okay, so then this can go around like that, and then let's use some dimensionals to pop our sentiment up with, like that, and to pop our bear on. I realize I'm out of the picture here. There we go. There. Okay, and the last thing, phew, is these are the adhesive backed glitter sequins. They come in balmy blue, old olive, and white. So let's use some of the balmy blue ones because they're really bright and cheery. And let's put some of them. I'm probably going to put a few on. They come in 2 sizes. Let's see where my little ones are here. There's some little ones. So we'll put some on the top, but then I think it would be fun to put some. We'll use some in different colors on the like that. I'm going to put one of these just on the top of that tree just because. There we go. All right, so that is, oops, the nested treat boxes that you can put together. And as I said, you get 8 in a package, so you could put 8 together, but you could also make 2 of these and do 4 together like I've done. Or if you wanted to buy enough to make an advent calendar, you could put those together and make an advent calendar. You could use the, I think they're called Alphabest. No, well, you could use the Alphabest stamp to stamp and then punch out the numbers for the dates on the advent calendar. You could also use, I'm trying to think of the name of the dies, but I can't, they're not coming to me. There's a set of dies that are quite small that have numbers in them, and you could use those if you wanted to make the advent calendar. But I think the Alphabest stamp and punch would be really easy. And I do think this would be a great project. You could get some kids making this, and I think that they would do an amazing job with this little treat box. So I think this is going to go in the craft fair. Maybe I'll make another one and I'll have 2 for sale and we'll see how they go. I just don't think I have time to make a full advent calendar. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'm switching up my card class that I usually do on Monday nights. It's going to be held every other Monday night, and I will post the supplies for that in advance so that you can kind of gather your supplies ahead of time and aren't going to be faced stressed by trying to find your supplies during the class. So, but that will be next week, not tomorrow. But I will be back on Tuesday with my sketch challenge at 2 o'clock Pacific. So I hope you'll join me then. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.